Sad news tonight for 70s television fans. Actor Gavin Macleod has passed away at the age of 90. Now, some will remember him as the unflappable Captain Stubing aboard the Love Boat, always managing to keep things shipshape despite constant romantic turbulence on the high seas. But many will argue he is best known and loved for his stint on the iconic Mary Tyler Moore Show. Macleod played head writer Murray Slaughter of the fictitious and hilarious news department of WJM in Minneapolis. Except for that time, he's tempted to produce the Happy Homemaker, thinking it means more money and prestige.
Murray.
Hi, Lou.
Oh, how's everything going, Murray?
Fine, just fine.
I'm out of pins, dear. Don't sit down. I'll be right back.
She didn't have a dummy big enough. Maybe she did.
In a touching tweet, fellow Mary Tyler Moore alum Ed Asner, who you just saw in that clip, writes, "My heart is broken. Gavin was my brother, my partner in crime and food, and my comic conspirator. I will see you in a bit, Gavin. Tell the gang I will see them in a bit. Betty, it's just you and me now." Betty, of course, meaning Betty White, who also made that show so beloved. And I'm honored to welcome Ed Asner to the show. Ed, thank you so much for joining us. I'm so sorry about your loss. Before we get into all these memories you have, just tell us how emotional this loss is for you.
Well, Gavin tended to withdraw from society. He moved down to the desert and with Patty, his wife. And I want to extend my sympathy to Patty, his lead wife, and also to his first wife, Rudy, who was there during most of the Mary Tyler Moore filming. He was the best guy. I would also say that it's a minority survival game. There's Betty, who's over 100, I guess. There's me, who's down at the bottom, and there's John Amos. So the three minorities are surviving: woman, black man, and Jew.
All legends. We hope you have many more years to go. I want to ask you about your memories here. The Mary Tyler Moore Show could not have been written or cast more perfectly. What is your favorite memory of working with Gavin on that show?
Well, he was always aware of the finagling going on, the double talk and the deception, and he was a good confidant. Mary always took him into her confidence, and I did. And of course, there was Ted, who would take the world into his confidence. He was just the best of guys. He was the best friend you could find, the best pal.
And if you look at his resume, he was, in everything. From Perry Mason to that 70s show and a career that spanned 7 decades. Do you think comedy was his strong suit?
Yeah, I would say the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. He was, he could be a killer with the one-liners, but he also had the sweetness to his character. There's at least one person on my team who credits the Mary Tyler Moore Show for inspiring a career in TV news. Did you all know you were making such a legendary show at the time?
No, we didn't. It did kind of grow on us, and we grew with it. But he was a rock. He was a mainstay. We leaned on him, and there was the show where Betty takes advantage of my virginity, and he becomes aware of it along with Mary, who confides in him and lets him know what happened. And I regard it as betrayal, his knowing that I slept with Betty, but in the end, his discretion and his gentlemanliness won the day.
Ed Asner, thank you so much for coming on. So sorry again for your loss, but thank you for sharing all of your precious memories with your buddy, Gavin Macleod. We'll be right back.
Thank you.